Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back, whatever the case may be. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Lola. I'm here to do your love readings. This is a mid-month reading, so this will be for mid-March to mid-April. If you're looking for general readings, I have those up on my channel. The link is in the description box below, so please be sure to go check out those for a more complete picture of what's going on across all areas of your life. But we're here for love, so let's get started. So this is for Aries. Let's see what we have for Aries. I'm going to start with a Moonology card to just see what is the general love message that the universe has for Aries. What is the general love message that we have for Aries? Let's see what we got here. Okay, we have hold your vision, a fixed moon. Okay, so Aries, for you, this could be in love, that maybe something has come your way or you're still in search of love. This could be your message that don't give up. Or this could be that you are still you're on the right path. You're in the right journey. You're on the right track for what you're looking for in love, or what you might need to be or wanting to take the next step in your current relationship. So we'll see what else comes out of the rest of the reading from the other cards and decks that we'll pull from to clarify some of that message for you. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot and see what the tarot would like to bring. We'll do several other oracle decks, including romance and love specific decks that I have with us here today. So I like to use the tarot, though, to just see what can come forth in love and a love message for you, Aries. Okay. All right, we have the Lovers. Well, that's a love card. The Chariot. And we have the Hanged Man. Okay, wow. Well, this is very interesting for you, Aries. And I have to say, considering the love card came out first and foremost right up front, says a lot. This is a big deck, and we're only pulling 3 cards. So for that Lover's card to come through right away, I would say that you definitely need to be holding your vision for what is yet to come for you. And as well as the Lovers is not only a, you know, obviously it's like it has the word love in it. So there's love coming to you, or you're growing the love that you're in. But this is very true to a relationship card. So whether you're in a relationship now or there's one coming to you, this is a very good sign that love is on its way. And the fact that the Chariot is here as well, this is movement. It can be slow movement. So we have to be careful because we get really excited and sometimes can get impatient. And I don't think that that's what's happening here. But for those of you who've been waiting and waiting and waiting, love is coming in for you. It will show itself. It might show it in a different form. I don't, that's coming to me. I don't see any specific cards that kind of lead into that, but I definitely see it coming to you. It just might be something different. And maybe that's because the Hangman is here. The Hangman is telling you that you just need to open yourself up to new types of people. You need to open yourself up to maybe surrendering to a new way of looking at love. So if you've always only done online dating, maybe it's time to mix it up and get out and go somewhere, or try a meetup group, or try some new activities where you might meet someone. And the Hangman is really just surrendering, and the universe is going to do this for you. That's why you need to let go of your old ways and surrender to the fact that your life is moving on and there are things coming for you. So Aries, this reminder and recommendation for the entire time period of, March into April for your love is that you do need to hold your vision for love. Love is very present. It is existent for you in current relationships. For those of you who are in love today, this is just seeing that it's moving forward. It's moving towards that next step. I said at the beginning with this card that was coming to me, and now that you have the Chariot, that's very much true for you. So very exciting. Lots of love here happening in this time frame for you. And not only in finding love coming towards you, but also those of you who are in taking into that next step. So let's see what we have for the Love Spirit. This is a Whispers of Love deck. Let's see what we have for Aries for you in the Whispers of Love. Okay, we have physical touch. Well, this movement may be moving the next stage physically as well. And love endures. So I didn't forgot to read this for you, but sorry about that. So physical touch, a tender touch means so much. Definitely agree on that. Just a simple hug or hand touch or hand hold can mean a lot. And then we have love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Wow. So for you, Aries, this definitely goes closely into what we got at the very beginning with the universe bringing forward that you need to focus on this for this entire month or these next, in March into April, because holding your vision and not giving up. And this is saying that love will endure and love is coming towards you. So even at the beginning, when I said this is not a time to don't give up, it's coming, stay true to your path, keep looking, stay active into the universe of that love is there for you. Keep doing your manifestations. And that's really what these moon cards are for. This moon deck is for you to have something to focus on during your meditation time and your meditation period. So really it is to hold that vision. And I would try to, even in that time that you are doing your meditations and prayer, however you connect to your higher power, is to think about this love endure and this physical touch, and really think about what are some ways that you can try to become a little bit more physical in your way of expressing yourself. So in gentle ways, I'm not talking, you can see that even here, this is a very gentle physical encounter here. And also, like I mentioned, for those of you who this has a lot of signals that the relationship that you're in is taking the next step. It could be very much in that physical sense. So that's exciting for us to see here for you, Aries, and what the universe is bringing forward. Let's see what the Romance Angel Oracle deck would like to bring forward for Aries. What do the Romance Angels have for Aries? Let's see here. Okay, Aries. We have open your heart. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. Yep, hold to that vision. Safe to love. You can let it all come together. And religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. That could very much be true. It's true for most people. This isn't a bad thing. Sometimes when people get this card in the love deck, they think, oh, the religious factors is an issue. I completely disagree. I just think that this is something that might be important to you, and you're being reminded of that and holding your vision true, that you really want someone who believes in the same things that you do, or has an openness to believe in the same things that you do. And Aries, it is safe for you to love and open your heart. And I mentioned earlier with this Hangman that it might be someone different from your usual person that you think about. There is that card in this deck. It's not coming forward, but the message definitely is. And the fact that you're getting the Lover's card, this is very much a strong love reading. So exciting messages for you, Aries. Let's just pull a couple more cards. These are angel answer cards. So I just like to pull a couple more for you if you brought a specific question to the reading today, or there's something specific about your situation you have a question about. This is an opportunity to see if the universe can bring something forward for you. Sometimes it goes to the reading, and sometimes it is just for you. So that one flipped out. Let's see what we have here with one more card. Okay. So we have no, and then we also have wait. Okay, so those cards definitely go together. And I would say this is not towards the reading. I think this must be whatever you were specifically asking for is no and wait. No, this means no, not right now. So the reason why I say is because there's another card in here that is a no with an exclamation point, which is a much harder no. And what I always say when I get this card, and anytime I get this card, even when I do a reading for myself or personal reading, which I don't offer online right now, but this is no for a very, very, very good reason. And the universe is saying whatever you were asking about, or even in something else, this is a no. but it's because you need to wait. So these cards varying this message very much go together for you in that answer. So I hope that helped clarify an area that you brought for you, Aries. But overall, March into April looks like a very strong month, and you're starting on the edge of getting into Aries season. And so it definitely sounds like it's the right amount of time for love to be coming in for you, or to be taking into that next step. So that's really what I see for you. All of this put together, open your heart, hold your vision. Love is coming in for you, or, for those of you in a relationship, it is very much taking that next step. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, Aries. Have a great month. We'll talk to you soon. Okay, let's see what we have for Leo. I'm going to start with a Moonology card just to see where the universe would like Leo, there you go, to think about throughout this time frame in love. And the universe sent you two messages. Those were stuck together. So surrender to the divine, and don't let your past hold you back. Wow, these definitely go together. It's interesting how much they came out at the same time. So for you, Leo, obviously the universe is telling you it's time to surrender to love, or to surrender to a new way of looking at love, a new way at looking at your relationship, a new way at looking to how to grow that relationship or grow love in a way that of the person that you're with. And then don't let your past hold you back. So the reason why I have such a strong message and meaning that's coming to you, especially with these cards, is that you have to surrender to what's coming in forward for you, and just allow the universe to bring things in whatever way the universe sees that it needs to come to you. It's different for everyone, but we can't let the thoughts of the way we used to do things, or allow the ways that we used to look at things, hold us back. So the universe, these are very strong, clear messages of advice from the universe, is for you to surrender to the divine, and don't let your past hold you back. So we'll see how much this message can come together more with other cards and decks that we're going to pull from. We'll clarify these with the tarot, and I have other, specific love oracle decks that we'll also pull from. So what do we have for Leo to clarify this love message for Leo? What do we have? What messages do we have for Leo? Let's see here. I actually love when things come like that forward so directly, because sometimes it's very almost too general, and you're like, well, what do you mean by that? And it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be different for everyone. And you get the death card. So talk about surrendering and not letting your past hold you back. So okay, Leo. So we have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So lots of valuable love coming through. And then we have the Death card. So I think for you, definitely is a message of there is strong, valuable love here. So the Pentacles is, in general readings, an area of finance or money. It could also just be abundance in emotions, in time, value. So if you value your time, this could be something that you tend to spend more time with your loved ones. And during this time frame, you're really having to let go of something of the past, of the way that you used to do things. So the Death card really is nothing to be afraid of. This isn't physical death. This is an old way of doing something dying, or letting go of things that no longer serve you, removing things, obstacles, people, items, whatever it may be that you just no longer need. They no longer make you happy. They no longer make your relationship happy. They no longer make your environment, your emotional stability strong, and getting rid of those things. Sometimes it's as simple as a spring clean. I know it's like, this is more like a general message, but I always just have to say what comes to me. Sometimes when you're in a relationship and you've been looking around and there's no room to grow, or it's kind of stagnant at that moment, something of doing a spring cleaning, physical, like actually cleaning out your closets and doing it together, and going through the kitchen, even saying, do we need this? Do we use this? Let's just clearing that clutter in your regular living environment can help to start clear the clutter in other areas of your life, including love. So that could be part of this. And then just really allowing things that no longer serve you to move on. So I would definitely, again, don't let the past hold you back. surrender to the divine and allow these things to go ahead and move on, or remove them yourself. Because if you don't, the universe usually has a stronger way of making sure that they do that with the towers. So that's not here. So this is the universe giving you an idea of like something changing, letting go, and moving on to something great. Because especially with the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, this is really reward and purpose and goals being met. This is someone who's very, so for those of you looking for a masculine partner, someone with very strong masculine energy, the King of Pentacles is a strong representation of that. So you definitely can be looking to move forward in that area. Sometimes the King of, this is enjoying life and enjoying the ones that are around you. It's not so much as the Three of Cups, where that's a much more celebratory card. This is someone who has gotten to that attainment, and this is what's waiting for you, this love that you can enjoy. So if you can do these things, and of this letting these things go and surrender to the divine, you have some amazing love abundance waiting for you, Leo. So definitely think about that, and looking at those things in your life that you can kind of clear out and put into the past, so that you can move forward with this incredible love abundance. Let's see what we have here from the Whispers of the Whispers of Love Oracle deck for you, Leo. Let's see what we have for you for love messages. Okay, we have the Union of Hearts. A love connection defies explanation. Woo! That's a good one. And consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. Okay, so I definitely see in this message it's coming through as kind of coordinating with what we were talking about with the Death card, and making sure that, I mean, I literally said like time to spring clean. So in this house in the picture and looking at your foundation, I totally agree. This might be a very good time for those of you who are in relationships to look at, maybe you are the one that needs to have, a bigger commitment to the relationship, and might need to, or it's this person who you're with, and you might need to have a deep conversation about where's the foundation of this relationship. This might not be what I'm always used to, having these kind of deeper conversations, but it's something that needs to be done. Look at what the foundation of your commitment of the relationship is, so you can move on to this abundance. And then I also see here this is an incredible card to get. This is one of the strongest union cards in this deck. And because this is a union, these abundant love that we're talking about here with these pentacle cards, if by letting go, and you can actually remove the past and put into a new foundation and look at love from a new angle, or it could just not even be needing to have a new angle of the way that you look at love, but just identifying the things that you need to let go of and change, so that you can move on to this abundance. Because this union, this relationship that's coming in for you, this masculine energy is, and again, this could be female, male, doesn't matter. It's not gender specific. It's just I have very strong masculine energy, and I'm a female, but that this does defy explanation. So for you, Leo, there is a strong union at hand or available for you from the universe, or it is someone who you're already into or in with that could defy this explanation. So an amazing card for you to get there. Let's see what we have then for Romance Angel Oracle deck for Leo. What do we have for Leo for romance? Strong love cards there, and that abundance of the universe is really telling you pretty straightforward that if you can surrender to allow the universe to do its work, which I know can be hard sometimes, you will reap its benefits and its rewards. So let's see what we have here. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Wow. And then we have, oh my gosh, Leo. Okay. Love is very, very present for you, and you're getting very clear directions of how to bring this in and how to grow whatever you may be in currently. So definitely calling in your soulmate, and then you get the soulmate card. Yes, this is your soulmate, and the union of hearts, that this love connection defies explanation. wow, this is an incredibly strong love reading. I haven't seen anything this strong. I will just make a comment of this: if your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together, this is that meditation that we talked about. These moon cards are what the universe wants you to think about, meditate, pray on during this time period. And if you really ask the universe, surrender to the universe and ask the universe to let your past go so you can bring in all of these new love, your soulmate, this amazing union is waiting for you. So that's pretty exciting, Leo. Let's just pull a couple more cards. This is specific to, these are angel answer cards. So for those of you who brought a question to the reading today, or something that you're wanting to know about your specific situation, although there's plenty of guidance here. So I don't know. We'll see what we get here. This is for you. So these are angel answer cards for your question or situation. Sometimes this goes to the reading as well. We'll see what comes out for you. Okay. We have trust. Yep. Surrender to the divine and listen to your intuition. Yes, definitely, Leo. So incredible advice for you. This is again for whatever you may have been asking about, but I think it also definitely coincides with the reading and the messages that are here for you. So surrender, trust the universe, allow all of this wonderful love and abundance to come in for you. Listen to your intuition, because there is a soulmate waiting. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Leo, and would love to see you again. Please leave a comment below. Consider subscribing to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you again. Okay, this is going to be for Sagittarius. Let's see what we have for love for Sagittarius. This is a Moonology deck here, so I like to start off with this deck to set an intention for the reading for love and see what the universe would like for you to focus on during this time frame. So let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius. Okay. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So maybe there's a Capricorn in your life, or one that you might be getting rid of. That's not funny. I'm sorry. Or maybe one that needs to find a different place in your life. But definitely the universe wants you to focus on the end of a tough cycle approaches. So that's very exciting to let you know that while you, Sagittarius, may have been going through some struggles in love, or you may have been struggling in other areas, that cycle is coming to an end so that you can focus on love. So we'll see what other messages come forward for you as we clarify that message and see what other love messages want to come forward. I'll start with the tarot. I do have other oracle decks here that are love specific, and we'll see what those want to come forward, what messages the universe wants to bring. Let's see what we have here for tarot. What messages do we want to bring forward for Sagittarius in love? Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Show that first. Then we have the Seven of Wands. Wow. And the Page of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay, Sagittarius. Interesting, since we got that first message that came in here forward for you to the end of a tough cycle as approaches, because the Seven of Wands is escaping and kind of growing and getting past, moving forward for that meaning, for, you know, kind of opening yourself up more to love. And there's a love message here even on this particular artwork for this deck, is that love is even tattooed on the chest of this person. So, you know, opening those boundaries and that tough cycle of you maybe sitting behind and not being open to love or not being available. Maybe everything else has been so busy in your life that you haven't had time to really focus on your relationship or focus on finding love. That is now being lifted, and the universe is saying that cycle is now getting cleared so that you can move into and open yourself up into love. I also, you know, the Nine of Pentacles here is so great, because this is you enjoying then the the fondness, the fun that comes with finding love, and the excitement of meeting someone and meeting new people. And I see that you're having a lot of fun with this. I think that love is going to, the process of finding love, if you are not in a relationship, but for those of you that are single and going through that process, I see meeting new people is going to be really fun for you. And I see a lot of social activities that also go within that, and getting to enjoy what that brings in for kind of being able to get out and about again and meet new people and see what is out there, and get into that. So that's really exciting. And then this Page of Cups is always fun because this regardless of what deck, there's always seems to be a fish in the cup. And what that is the imagination, the being inspired and learning new skills. And this fish is actually in imaginary. She's imagining this fish in the cup. It's not real. And so for you could be having very dreamy, lofty fantasies of the relationship that you want, or the direction that you want the relationship to go in. And because this tough cycle is being lifted, I think that those are all very realistic dreams to have. So for you, it's up to you of just focusing on asking the universe during your meditation and prayer times to remove that tough cycle so that you can feel freer to have fun and start opening yourself up to love, and then start having the meditating and manifesting the fantasy, the dream life that you want, because it is out there for you. Okay, let's see what for you, Sagittarius, what love messages would like to come forward. So what do we have from this is the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. So what love messages do we have for Sagittarius? Let's see what we have for you. Okay. We have miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. And we have actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. Well, we just talked about here with that Seven of Swords, really, getting out. And then even with the Nine of Pentacles, we talked very much about socializing and getting out and being out and about. I see some of this with those actions, and that you can not only express love through actions, but for those of you who are single, is taking the action, maybe taking the first step, like you reaching out first, you sending the text, making the phone call, asking for the meetup, the date, the coffee, whatever it may be, like you kind of really being that action mover in the relationship. And then for those of you who are currently in a committed relationship or newly dating someone, this is the universe saying to you is that you really need to, put your words into action. So we can say like, oh, I really want to go on a hike with you. And you've been saying it for months now, like it's time. You need to make the plan and go on the hike. So obviously this is just an example, but whatever it may be for you, if you're like, yeah, I want to have you over to my place, I'll make dinner, and you kind of keep talking about it, and then now is the time to do it. So definitely the universe telling you to do that. And then miracles and blessings, everything has its gifts. So I would definitely focus on this is the universe telling you that this is a time for blessings to be around, for you to see miracles happen. So these, like I was mentioning, the things that you may be imagining have a real possibility of coming true here. So these fantasies can come to life for you at this time, because this tough cycle is ending, and there's so much more. There's definitely like a miracle blessing message here for you, Sagittarius. So let's see what the Romance Angel Oracle deck has for you. So what are some romance messages for Sagittarius at this time? What do we have for Sagittarius? Okay, I absolutely love this deck. The original is out of print. It's incredibly hard to find, especially in good condition, but it's just a tried and true, such a great deck. So let's see what we have for Sagittarius. We have give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership and pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So I believe this is very much in line with this tough cycle that might have been happening. So you may be having a relationship that's been really, really tough and it's finally ending, and or you're just finally getting to the point where you can move on from that hurt. And so I would just allow that to move forward, and the universe is saying that for those of you that had been dealing with heartache, it is time. The universe is here for you with all of these wonderful blessings and miracles for abundance. But as you get out into the field of seeing what is out there and what love might have in store for you, this is always good advice, is to just pay attention to those red flags so you don't find yourself back here, right? And then also for those, like we mentioned, who are in current relationships or new relationships, is to give that that relationship a chance and work on your partnership. And the universe is telling you here that the actions speak louder than words, and that you need to be more socially active in that way. So that's kind of the message that I have coming forward for you in that. And that's where you need to open, pull yourself out and maybe do some new things, or do the things you've been saying you're going to do and you haven't done yet. Okay, so let's see. We have just one last deck I want to pull from. These are the Angel Answer Oracle cards. So for those of you who came to the reading with a specific question or something that you're asking about your specific situation, this is an opportunity for the universe to bring forth an answer. Sometimes they go to the reading, sometimes they're just for you. So let's see what we have. What angel answers do we have for Sagittarius? Okay. We have unlikely, and meditation brings answers for sure. Again, talking about actions over words. Definitely, again, could be just for you. So whatever you may have been asking about, it's unlikely. You still have free will. You do what you want. These are just the messages that are coming forward, but meditation brings answers. And just like we were talking about in your meditation prayer time, these fantasies, these dreams, I would meditate on those things to happen. And there's real possibilities for that to be here for you during this time frame, or whatever you find this message, and move forward in those pieces of your life, and grow in love, in finding love, or grow what you're currently in. So Sagittarius, this is an incredible message for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'd love to see you again. Have a great month.